All right, everyone, welcome in to a new series. This is A Programmer Plays Child of Lig. Nah, it's Child of Light. But, I guess we're doing a cutscene. Oh, is this... Okay. I didn't actually know that the game would do this. I guess it's got the sort of like screensaver. Hey, if you're playing on a Blockbuster console or something in like a... I'm showing my age here. E3 games? EV games? But yeah, regardless. For anyone who's not played this game, it's sort of a RPG, sort of a flight sim, sort of a Metroidvania. It's a little fuzzy on the genre. It's got a lot of like indie game vibes, even though it's not an indie game. It's made by Ubisoft. So obviously Ubisoft, big company, but kind of a small team kind of vibe for this. You know, a passion project within the company. It just started doing it again, huh? The reason we're playing this game, mostly because it's been a really long time since I played it. I played this when this launched, which was like the better part of a decade ago. Haven't played it since. The other reason we're playing this is because a friend of mine was asking, hey, I'm having some trouble getting this to work. Can you take a look at it? And I did, and the trick to getting this game to work, it's not written to handle the number of processor cores that a modern PC has, so you have to get your operating system to lie to the application about how many cores you've got. And then once you do that, I think this will work just fine. We'll find out. There might be other problems hiding in this. So we're gonna go a-delving and find out. And I hope you guys will enjoy that process. So we do very impressively to me. I know this is just kind of how Steam works, but we've still got my save file from way back when. We don't want to be here. Click the main menu. Yes. We still have my original save file from however long ago this was. So we're going to make a whole new save file and do that. We're not going to do New Game Plus because it's been like a decade since I played this, so I don't I have no recollection of how the mechanics work. I definitely don't have muscle memory for any of this. We're going to go casual. I know that some people are going to give me crap about that, but I've been burned enough by games being like weirdly hard that
Child, tuck yourself in bed and let me tell a story of Lemuria, a long-lost kingdom, and a girl born for glory. In Austria was a crown land ruled by a duke. Aurora was his daughter, child of a duchess mysterious, beloved by her father. He raised the girl alone. They were rarely apart, till the duke felt lonely and misplaced his heart. It was the Great Friday before Easter 1895. Players performed for the Duke, his new bride at his side. That night, Aurora went to sleep. The fire burned down low. She caught a chill that spread. Her skin was cold as snow. At dawn, they found her, vacant, Aurora's light gone out. Her father wept and pleaded, but there could be no doubt. For all intents and purposes, Aurora was dead. And yet, once upon a time, she awoke in a strange land instead.
I don't know how many people here have played Eternal Sonata, but that setup gives me very Eternal Sonata vibes. Alright, here we are. We're in. So as you can see, probably, what am I seeing? I must be dreaming. This game is an interesting combination of hand-painted, like watercolory 2D art and 3D art. The world is composed in 3 dimensions with mostly just layers stacked on top of each other, but some things are 3-dimensional, like her hair. We'll see that a lot as we move around, and that's a pretty effective way of getting like a really distinctive good look if you can pull it off. By having this flowing hair, she really visually she pops. She's not that 3-dimensional, but her hair is very 3-dimensional. Really, she actually is in 3D. Like, she's a fully 3D model, but it's her hair that's moving around, floating around like she's underwater. That is what really catches her eye, and it works because it sort of takes her shape and simplifies it down to there's a thing that we're dragging around. It's a lot like a mouse with a trail. Right, to the old monastery. Woods darker than night, shadows lost of light. Alright. Grab this. The classic hair physics problem. When you go backwards, they get weird. And so we can see here, alright, so tree in the foreground. This black tree that we're behind right now is probably completely 2-dimensional. But there's leaves, which I suspect, it's really hard to tell because they're black and white, but I suspect that the leaves aren't actually perpendicular to the camera, they're actually angled from the camera, and so as they're animated and move around, it feels 3D, because it is 3D. It's pretty hard to tell, though, with them being black and white. And we can also see, the parallax of the stuff in the far background moving at a different rate than the stuff in the foreground and the midground. An interesting artistic choice here is this tree right here being semi-transparent. I'm not sure why they would choose to do that. Steady, only little kids scare easily. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can jump up on stuff, like so. And already this game's showing a lot more, two-dimensionality, as in, like, you can move it up and down as well as left and right, than a lot of smaller Metroidvania projects. The dream is formed of frigid air. Dark spirits fly, I know not where. Spider. Man. This game's so pretty. Like, it's so pretty, and it's just straight up, like, art. No, wake up, wake up. Nightmare, let me wake. Papa, where are you? My heart shall break. Note that I'm not advancing that dialogue myself. Will someone please explain how water falls with no rain? Who spoke? I did. Shake the dew from your eyes. Now we're advancing this. Before mold grows. That's common sense. A firefly that speaks advice. My supper must have been too dense. Food sounds good, but I am lost. Ever heard of an aurora? Why, sir, she is me. Both sir and she a split aura. Perhaps you are some kind of flora. Cease your foolishness at once. I am Aurora, I am she. Oh, why didn't you say so? Follow me. A lady waits, hair long as forest stream, with skin like moths and gleaming eyes. A seer, she'll know the way out of this dream. So yeah, obviously, this game, it does a lot of rhyming. Oh, you're cold? Yeah, everyone's cold. I'm wearing my hat today because it's so freaking cold. Use right stick to move this guy, whose name I've either not been told or already forgotten. Getting some rumble every time that guy steps, which is nice. What is tied to these branches? Curious charm, little hands fastened tight. Don't you know, these are wishes. Wishes of light left in the darkest hour. Ooh, a little bit of thing. Follow the orange one to find more something there. I don't love auto-advancing text. Wait until I tell Father about this night. Okay, so that's... Huh. Not totally sure why that texture would be flickering like that, but it is. What's up, Lax? Welcome in. Appreciate the lurk. The path's right there, but I cannot fly there with thee. Trapped, the door is barred. A scepter round, a translucent sphere. Clear as glass, the answer. Sir Firefly, ignite your rear. Whoa, I barely know you. Do it, and I'll show you. The three oh, okay. We have to match the symbols fast. Cast a shadow. Hold left trigger to make that guy glow. So, alright. And then this. And then, oh, okay. Sir Firefly, our path is clear. But who would put a door here? Okay, that flickering texture thing is potentially going to drive me crazy. I do not care for that noise. Who was she, I wonder? Remove the sword under. Who spoke? Some sort of ghost? The Lady of the Forest. I'm sure of this. Aurora, take the sword of... Okay. The text is moving a little too quickly. I read at a reasonable rate, I feel like, and I'm still just like, hold on. That word's complicated and long. It feels real. Look at it gleam. Run! That thing looks mean. Fortunately, I wield a sword in this dream. And here we go. We're in it now, chat. Our first battle. The timeline shows who will act next. Slash, this guy. We've interrupted his attack, but he's still gonna beat us to it. We've been hit. Took 2 damage. I really like this timeline system. It's cool. The better part of a level already. Alright, and we're back in it. Now, okay. Party, you... Can I see your equipment? Inventory? No. Oh, Lord. So many things. We've got no skill points. I was hoping I could get a closer look at the name of that sword, but we did not. Oh, father, how much further? Aurora, what is a father? That is simple. I am his daughter. Alright, we can't really follow that. Hey, Rat Rod, how's it going, man? Ooh. Hold left trigger over... Oh, we were interrupted this time. Sucks to suck. Hey, our first level up. Which got us actually kind of a lot of stats. And a healing tonic. Nice. New skills. Excellent. Let's see it. So we've already got defend. We've got two directions we can go. We can either lean this way. Starlight, a flash of light targeting a single dark creature. Light is strong against dark. So this is kind of, it looks like this is our caster tree. Up here, strength upgrade, defense, dodge, slash. So this is our kind of melee. Counterattack. I'm not totally sure about this bottom one. It kind of seems like a blend of the two, red mage almost. I mean, ultimately we're going to go through all of this. Powerful light attack with a 10% chance of killing a targeted dark creature instantly. Light is strong against the dark. Cast time very long. MP cost of 6. Cast time of long. MP cost of 4. So this is... I kind of want this strength upgrade, so we're going to go in this direction to start with. Surprise strike, attack from behind. Alright, nice. Hey, cool. One hit kill. I'll take it. Healing tonic. Nice, I'll take it. Ah, okay. Another level up, we'll take it. Okay, cool. So there's a binding to go just straight to this menu. Excellent. Oh, I did not see that guy, which I'm sure is the point. Focusing on this guy. Tactical mistake. I'd be really interested to know how much like tuning they did to the leveling up speed, because it feels really fast, and I'd love to know, like, is that something that earlier iterations didn't have? Well, good stuff. Slow this guy down. We've absolutely racked up health. Turn-based combat, yes. So kind of like if you've ever played Final Fantasy IX or any of those other Final Fantasies where like you have action points that sort of like build up and then you can do something. It's a lot like that. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, cast time instant makes me think that this is a move, not a like passive or anything. Right now, I'm not really casting very many spells. So this tree doesn't seem necessary for now. This one seems very defensive oriented. So let's continue with our glass cannon approach, and we will invest in that defense spell. I say glass cannon, but like realistically, we are not at all a glass cannon yet. Our amount of health has shot up. To the Queen of Light. I do kind of want to fight one of these spiders, though. I'm curious about them. Help me, Aurora. Hello. Caw, caw. Oh, it's Lax. Speed will be really important here. Yeah, probably. Oh, I missed what he said. Caw, caw. That's on me. Oh, ghosts. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Ghost is an enemy. We can stun him real quick and then get a surprise strike in. Interrupt foes by hitting them while they are casting. Cool. Alright, so down there at the bottom is our bar. That did 6 damage. Oh, I should have actually let her... I slowed her down too much. I shouldn't have done that. That's funny. That's interesting. Yeah. So there, hitting her while she was in the red zone, you know, sort of a risk-reward thing, where we can sort of like lean into everything. Hello. What do you do? Oculi. All right, Oculi. Mount Oculi on equipment to improve character stats. Okay. Rough Ruby, add fire damage to melee attacks. Fire is strong on earth, weak on water. All right. We'll put it on. Because I don't think we've run into any elementally inclined enemies yet. Follow my voice. Through the spooky place. No other choice. Okay, choices. Cool, alright. Vulnerable to fire. Excellent. Cool. Alright, so we can basically get her into a stun loop here. Yay! I like that. That's fun. I'm not much of a strategist, personally, but I can appreciate a good little bit of risk reward. Aurora. The door is blocked. How do we get it unlocked? One wonders. I'm not totally sure what the intended age group is for this game. Interesting fight mechanics. Yeah, absolutely. You don't need a whole lot, in my opinion, to make an interesting RPG. Like, a little bit of tweaking, and I'll be pretty happy with it. Okay, there we go. And so now, yeah, surprise attack. Deal. Yeah, we can just get a interrupt chain going here. Oh, we're out of juice. That's okay. Oh, I was really expecting that to be a level up. Man, this game's pretty. Like, look at all this. How on earth do we travel up high? I wish you could fly. Aurora, illuminate the oculi. Let me try. What do you think they roast in these vats? Hopefully not children. Oh no. What if it's cats? Yeah, okay. Push, 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 push. Jump. Oh. She's a little floaty to control, which makes perfect sense. But it is not my favorite style of character controller. Yep, and then that's gonna go down. As far as I know, there's no fall damage. Oh no, I was a little too slow. Well, now we'll just hang out. How we doing, chat? Seen any good movies lately? An interesting choice here. I'm actually quite surprised by this. So, let's talk briefly about the artistic choice about where Aurora's feet are and where the ground appears to be. So the game has, like, it's in true 3D, but the art is largely in 2D. It's a painting. And so it's on just a flat plane, and the character can stand anywhere vertically because the illusion of depth is fake, you know? Like, you can be anywhere. So, she, as her feet appear here, is not standing in the middle of the platform. It looks like, just because of where the Y positions are of the art, it looks like she's right up on the left edge of the platform from her perspective and about to like fall off or whatever. I think that only someone like me is even really going to notice that. And most people, it'll be invisible, and it has actually a solid advantage of doing that in that it's clear what you can stand on, or clearer. At least to me, it's fairly intuitive. Rough Sapphire, nice. What does it do? Increase water resistance by 8? Okay, or what if I equipped it here? Additional 5% chance of evading an attack while casting. We haven't really seen any water stuff, so let's put that on. Okay, so, like I was saying, because we're up against the edge, that nice crisp edge makes it clearer where she can stand, what she'll do, how far we need to jump, and that's a good thing. Even if visually it doesn't super make sense. Alright, that's bad news bears for me. Honestly, we might be in trouble. Okay, cool. We got it off. I'm gonna keep going on him, even though I probably should have switched to her to try and like juggle the we almost got staggered there, which would have been bad. We can assume that he's close to death. Yeah, nice. Oh, we don't have parry. Okay. Will admit the noise choice that this is for the ghosts is a little sus. All right, skill points. Dodge percent up. That seems useful. There, it is on Bard. Aurora, be on guard. I like the way the little lights effectively, they give you like signposting. Beware, a spell has been cast. I am imprisoned behind the glass. You know, it sort of guides the player through an area and makes them. There we go. Red. We'll do the green next, I reckon. Can we interact with this? Definitely feels like we're about to, you know, unleash. Who dares challenge the Queen of Night? A tiny nothing with locks of red. This is but a dream. Trust not what you see. Seems real to me. They want us dead. Alright, this one's slow. This one's relatively fast. We'll go ahead. I guess we'll focus on the first one. I should have focused on the other one. Speed increase, okay. Something I appreciate here, oh no. Depending on where we hover our little sprite here, it'll show up on the timeline there at the bottom, showing us like, oh yeah, this is the one that you're focusing on. We're gonna have to instead defend, because we're about to get schmacked. Oh, nice. That counted as an interrupt. Nope. I thought maybe. Oh, the dodge coming in clutch. I don't think we'll get away with it twice. Nope. Heal this way? I didn't know that. Alright, it's just going to become a knockout brawl at this point. You jerk. I should have attacked. Nice. Okay, that actually completely changes the dynamic of the fight. Oh. 800 XP! Magic Stardust. I assume that's a weapon crafting thing. I don't actually know, though. Lady, this is Aurora. Madame, snared I am... something. I am ready to wake up now. Child of vision, take my hand.
Once the sun shone upon a land of sequined valleys and peaks of white, and at night ruined castles glowed with alabaster light. From the stars in the crescent moon, a queen of light ruled this rambling place. Each night she walked the palace alone, her luminosity Dawn's own face. Until one night there was no trace. The queen had vanished, and with her the light. Dark resided in its place. The usurper, Umbra, hid from sight. She sent her daughters in her stead. The sun, the stars, and the crescent moon, they pilfered from the sky, extinguished them with the monsoon. Then Umbra's dark creatures conquered the land. Our lives soon snuffed out by a wave of her hand.
Man, the art in this game is so good. Madame, thank you for the story. But now I wish to wake. So dull my speech, you fell asleep. What I speak of is real, not fake. All around us lies the land of Lemuria. I'm afraid this is not a dream, Aurora. The only way is a magic link, a mirror behind the throne, stolen by Umbra, Queen of the Night. The sole path home is to banish the night. Sometimes the rhythm of the poem and the way that the sentence is structured just don't work out. Bring back the stars, the sun, the moon, the light. No, unacceptable. My father waits. The firefly said you'd help me post haste. I have a name, you know. Do not despair, my dear. I've created Igniculus to aid you. A bug the size of a pin, no good, I fear. Never shall I recover the sun, the stars, and the moon. Do not despair, my dear, for the sun and moon seek the highest and lowest room. Boy, that was a stretch of a rhyme. Room and moon? Eeh. First, go back from whence you came, past the altar on which you woke this day, through a tree of thorns sharp and tangled. Seek help along the way. And what of the stars? How will I reach the skies? Why, child, the answer lies above you. Open your eyes. What an incredible surprise. Ta-da! And now we can fly. Am I a fairy? I am in flight. Aurora, you are a child of light. Now listen carefully. Keep that charmed crown upon your brow. Never remove it, clear? One last thing before I go. If you should ever despair, my dear. Thank you. Exactly what does it do? Sorry, child, I cannot hear you. Goodbye! Wait, but I must know, my father, is he all right? I'm surrounded by endless night. Yep, we can fly in this game. Yeah, the whole game is, with an exception that we'll come across later, is rhyming, which is, it's something.
And so Aurora wandered, the twilight forest far from home, starlight only to guide her, except for a firefly alone. Anxious for the comforts, a family who could not trace her, searching for the sun and moon, a father to embrace her. And somewhere in the night, perched upon a throne in the dark, waited Umbra, the usurper, to snuff out Aurora's spark.
You can tell that the lines that were narrated, like the ones that we just got there, got maybe a little additional writing pass. Because some of the just, normal text dialogue is a little clunky. which is totally to be expected in trying to write an entire game in freaking rhyme. Onward, up high. 3, into the west. So we can, of course, set down and walk around. Well, I should say our route is clear. If we to the left fly, the trees of thorns will surely appear. Sir Firefly, to the sky! So like right now we're walking, and then all we have to do is jump. Hello. Chase my dream as well. Excuse me. Little lady, have you seen bright balloons nearby? Any unicorns balancing on balls? Or striped tents raised to the stars? Don't you mean sky? I am afraid not. Fiddlesticks. Left here to fester. Pardon me, madame, but are you a jester? Take a glance at this note. Perhaps you mean letter? Why are these scribbly marks I spy? Why, it's Latin, Sir Firefly. Dear sister Rubella, night has fallen on our land. In these dark times, one must take a stand. Not to hide up in the clouds, curled, but to juggle the weight of the world. At death's gate to slip and fall, and triumphantly dance around it all. In short, to laugh or not to laugh, that is the question. The answer is clear. I will follow my dream's intention. And join the traveling circus in the plains before its ascension. Sister, I hope you will not remain listless. Your brother, Tristis. Tristis has split our act in two, taken me through the ringer. Left Lubella behind, me Lemurius wittiest vocalist. Doesn't she mean singer? Regardless, we have much to do, and should not linger. Little lady, can I join you? My bags are already packed. I've got to find my brother, and save our double routine act. Know the way is likely dangerous, with creatures strange to us. I am a trained acrobat. Don't worry, I can handle this, that. I really like the bit of Rubella here. Could be speaking in rhyme. Her sentences always lead you to the correct word, which would rhyme, and then she uses the wrong word. It's been like a decade since I played this game, and yet I remembered that bit really like penetrated into the gray matter. All right, so we've got a team member. No? What? There we go. Party. Rubella is level 8, so already higher level than us. Has quite good defense. In fact, kind of outclasses us on everything except magic. Which is unfortunate since we have been kind of doing a strength build. But we'll catch up. Skills. Alright, and Rubella has a whole separate tree. Tree that doesn't connect to itself. So it's 3 separate pipelines. Alright, let's actually talk briefly about player choice and player perception of choice. These systems like this, where you've got a skill tree, are deceptive, but in a good way. Because you get in here, you look at this. The Final Fantasy X's skill tree, the sphere grid, is my favorite example of this. People are like, man, yeah, I love the sphere grid. I love how much choice and variety it offers. And to an extent, yeah, that's true. You can, if you want, take your characters and throw them into another grid and make tons of choices. In reality, most players don't do that. Most players send their party through the party's natural grids. So like Yuna becomes a white mage. Lulu becomes a black mage, etc., etc. And when they get to the end of the grid, if they get to the end of the grid for each of those characters, they will often just send them to kind of like the next logical choice. So in practice, they're not making actually very many big structural choices. And in the moment, they're making almost no choices. The sphere grid, you're just going to the next grid. And we see the same thing here. Here, I've actually got more freedom here because I've got 3 different places where my cursor, so to speak, is. So I can make the choice to advance to this, or I can make the choice to advance from here to here, or I've got the choice of going from here to here. So already we've got 3 possible choices, but that's it. Those are the only real choices we're making. We're choosing a thing that we're shooting for, and then that's it. So this makes us feel like we're making more choices than we are, which is, I think, is a good thing. I think it's great that the player can have the feeling of agency while the developer can retain some semblance of game design control and know, hey, my player's only going to be so strong. We're not going to have someone in here who has managed to like completely min-max themselves into having like no agility, no defense, everything on attack. Like I made a joke earlier about glass cannon. We can't actually do that. And the developer here is actually further mitigating that problem by having us get stats every time we level up separate from this grid. So, long story short, this system giving us like a little skill tree, sphere grid kind of thing, it's a good way of letting the player feel like they're in control of things without like rampant, hey, players can make builds that are like actually terrible and freeze up their progress. The player will still be able to advance. The developer can tune the encounters to be challenging without being insane or being pushovers. It's good stuff. So, anyways, all that said, let's figure out what's actually here. So, we got Tumble, attacks a creature, and then we can go for some defense upgrades. Some strength, alright. Strength, revive a fallen ally and restore 60% HP. That sounds incredibly useful. Counter heal, okay. Heal, restore 42 HP to a targeted ally. Ailment protection, HP upgrade. Alright, so, given that we already have heal here, I'm going to go for the Phoenix down, the revive. Revive a fallen ally and restore 60% HP. Cast time short. A little surprised that it's short. And MP cost of only 4. So we'll invest in this. And it's actually super nice that I'm guessing the skill points that we stacked up as Aurora, we get to also spend over here. So cool, we've got revive right off the bat. That seems strategically interesting. But maybe I should be targeting this. Well, I don't know. 42 is already more than we have health. Let's get ailment protection. That seems useful. Heal all. That seems like that could actually be quite useful. Yeah, we'll go. We'll stick with this bottom one for a little bit. See how we do. All right, cool. Okay, so is this a spin it on someone? Okay, we're gonna hold on to that for now. And yeah, let's do we have a map? No, there's a spot for it, but we don't have one. Interesting. What a peculiar shrine. Perhaps if at one point it was a sign. Alright, surprise strike, nice. Nine, nice. Alright. Speed increase. That is probably bad. Nope, we're not gonna make it. Nice. Cool. 390 XP. That seems like a lot for that fight. What a crackerjack adventure. If I wasn't circus bound. What a bright career in my future. Perhaps I'd stick close. Stick around? Sorry, chum, but I can't. I have an audience to bewitch. I am certain you meant enchant. MP Stardust. Alright. Wait, are we ambushed or are they ambushed? We're ambushed. That seems like shenanigans. Nice. Aww. Damn, alright. Hey, level ups. we don't actually know, does level up, like, heal us? It does. Nice. Alright. Yeah. I want improved Slash, because Slash is our bread and butter. Do I want to actually be heading for improved Tumble? Because we're using Tumble a lot. Yeah, I kind of think I do. All melee, all the time. But, you know what? It's been about an hour, so let's call this first episode here done. We'll pick up the next episode just literally at this exact spot. But YouTube, appreciate you being here. I hope you've enjoyed this first little foray into Child of Light. We've had a couple of minor technical glitches, but so far it seems pretty stable, which is great because I think this game is lovely. Hopefully you are enjoying it, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, bye!